Let's go, Quixotic Fox. 28 months of subbing. I'm proud of you. You're awesome. That is great. It's great to hear. That just rules. Yay. All right. How are we doing this morning? How many pins? How many pins do I have to clean today? Let's see if we can schmevel in 47 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. How many pins are there to clean? Some of y'all's already got the answer correct. That was interesting wording by me. Some of y'all's. I don't even know what that was. Toby's been sitting in here with me all quiet this morning. I'm the only one at home. And as soon as I started yelling with all, he bolted. Like, is someone here? It's like, it's been too quiet. 47, that'd be 37 in a row. No. Craig McKellen, happy Atlanta Pin Show week. I am so unprepared. It's not even funny. But that's okay. Like, this is the easiest show for me. I'm just gonna like get in the car and like throw in like a duffel bag of clothes and just go. I'm like not even sweating it. Are you going, Craig? Or are you gonna be there? Who's gonna be? Can I get a ATL Pin Show attendee? Can you give me like an ATL emote? Rainy Tuesday here. We had 4 to 5 inches of rain yesterday. It was yucko. I wish I could go to the Atlantic Pin Show. That would be a good one. No notification today. Shirt and button collar up matchup. Like temporally, my entire outfit is on point. This is a full scene here. When I wear this shirt and this t-shirt, I match the shorts and the shoes. This is a whole deal. This is the whole deal. Atlantis Pin Show. That would be sick. What shoes you got matching? I have some really wild shoes today. You love my pickleball kicks? Those I get a lot of. I still am the shoe guy at the pickleball courts for sure. Everyone knows what I'm doing out there. Do I have the 823 in pocket as well? I don't. I could though. It's sitting right here. It would match well. I will show the shoes. They are even the tidy whities match. Actually, I would have to think about that. I can't remember. I can't remember what's down there. Mobius Read 8 months. Let's go. The shoes are off-white undercover daybreaks. These are no Sakai. Off-white Sakai. God, this is a complex. I can never remember the name of these. I will have to show you the link. I'm going to show you in a second. Mobius Read 8 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What's up, Toasty Treat? How's the new crib going? So yeah, this is the shoe. Off-white Sakai Blazer lows. Off-white Sakai Blazer lows. And then we have green cord shorts. So we got the whole deal going today. Full on matchy head to toe. Full on matchy head to toe. Yeah, the rest of it is kind of matching. 8 months already. Time does fly. Time does fly. You need some of these. Finally got your stuff out the old place. I'm just trying to figure out where to put it in the new place. Exactly. ATL Air Force Ones. Ooh. Those are sick. I do like those. Huh. I wish you wouldn't have showed me that. I've been off my sneaker buying for years now. Ridge Sticks, 500 bits. Hope you've recovered from the Baltimore show. More importantly, that you survived all of your shopping and your wife giving you the look. Same here. We've lived in this house for 13 years. Nice. So yeah, I haven't bought anything but like pickleball sneakers that I actively like wear out. So all of my COVID project of buying all the sneakers, that has stopped years ago and have not bought anything. But those ATL ones look sick. That's my kind of shoe. That is my kind of shoe. All that money saving on shoes will help pay for the pin box 101 to 200. So little secret between shoes and pin boxes and strings and pedals, I am on the Apple Boom podcast on YouTube. We recorded that yesterday. That should be up Wednesday. There was a sneaker matchy sighting there as well. So that's unfortunate for all of y'all. It was pretty sketchy to be showing some leg on with Yost in his suit. But that's okay. That's how we roll. So, hey, Brad, got the replacement postcard on Saturday. Thank you. I'm sorry it took so long. It was it was on my list, and I was like, oh, I need to do that. And then I finally had time. So sorry it took so long. It was highly inappropriate. Yost did not show some ankle, but I did get a behind. But I did get a behind the scenes Yost style appearance. I also got mail, so I would like to show y'all the first dog to be added to the Icebox of Happiness. But that's not a dog, that's a dragon. I'm pretty sure that's like Toothless from How to Name Your Dragon. So, Sergeant Story, I need a name here. I need a name for the dog, because I'm going to go with Toothless, because that's not a dog, that's a dragon, I'm pretty sure. That is like so pretty. So pretty. So that is going on the Icebox door. Odin. Perfect. So I'm writing that on the back here. Perfect. And if you want to send me your pet pictures, exclamation point PO. Exclamation point PO. That's where this arrived. And it goes on here. So we're making a pet fam up here. So we're adding Odin to the list. We're gonna have to get some more magnets soon. There you go. BO, that's a different stream, Vlog Walda. That is a very different stream. He gets fish oil pills every day for joints and coat health. Well, that coat is beautiful. How to Name Your Dragon? Exactly. You do need... Well, you know what, Toasty? I'm sure I have Kirby stickers. I keep this whole stack of the stickers, and I know I've got like a sticker. I just need to get it out and put it on the door. Now that you say that, that just came to mind. It's probably sitting right behind me. So yay, first doggo on the board. So yeah, that's good. And then I got the, it's not the same as a photo, facts. I got Connor, I got your member chip done right before stream. Connor has a 6-line postal address, so that was fun. In my marker hand on the small envelope, so I enjoyed the 6-line address there, Connor. So look for that in a couple of weeks when it arrives. Make sure to let me know you receive it, because the smaller letters I always worry about going overseas. So that's fun. No, it's funny. I get a huge kick out of it. You actually have you have a very stationary, relatable address. So we won't dox Connor on the stream here, but it was an enjoyable address to write. But it was a 6-liner, and I wrote big. So there you go. It is Atlanta Pin Show week for me here, chat. I didn't think of. I didn't look and see if anyone else was going to the Atlanta Pin Show. I know Greg's going to be there. I know some of y'all will be there. So I haven't given any consideration to packing or anything for the Atlanta Pin Show, because it's going to be easy. Like Slumberland Studio said, it's like a no-brainer type of situation. I don't need to bring very much. You won the... Where did it go? I won the paper testing memo box. Thank you, Brad. Hey, Foul Dogs, you're very welcome. I sent that yesterday. So, you're not going? I don't know. Are you going, Namiki Winter Vlad? I missed any commentary in the stream. I don't know. I was distracted or something. So yeah, it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's a good chill show. We'll do the same type of situation that I did, where I'll just pretty much hang out Friday. I'll do some shopping Saturday, then I'll head out on Sunday. Beige Lad, thank you for the follow. This will be one of my many reminders this week that there will be no streams next week. No streams next week unless I get extremely bored and bring out the phone on vacation, but I doubt that will happen. I very, 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 very much doubt that will happen. So keep that in mind. I'll keep reminding y'all. I'll have a status page up in case you forget. So yeah, all that. Will I be able to get any nib grinds if I don't get to the show until it opens to the public on Saturday? You should. I don't know who's doing appointments. You should check with Mark Bacchus. So what you will do is if you show up Saturday, you walk straight over to Bacchus, put yourself on the list. And then if you're going to be there most of the day, he'll call you. And I think you should be fine. I just don't know who else is going to be there for the list. Where is the... Is there an updated list? Good morning. Good morning, Test. Hey, Momo Crafting. This room is now in 1 month follower. What happened? Evan Max Twitch is mashing moderator buttons. Evan Max has hit the wrong buttons. Evan Max, 45 months of subbing. Keeps breaking the thing. Y'all, now the mods are fighting over the buttons, so this is fun. I'm still here. Y'all can see me, right? Oh, too funny. We're good. All right, stop touching buttons. We're good. Momo Crafting, I got your email. I need to look at my schedule. I am probably not, so we'll talk about that. I will email you though, because I'm going to Pin Show Friday and then on vacation next week. So I'm tight like these next couple days. So we'll figure it out because I do have ideas I want to talk to you about. All right, what was I saying? Yeah, we'll find a time eventually, I know, right? Or we could just nod and that could just be our thing. It's like, I owe you an email. Oh, I owe you an email. Is it the kids' spring break? It is. It is. So next week. So we're going to go out of town for a few days. So I'm very, very busy, but I got a bunch done yesterday to kind of get ahead. Nib grinds at ATL, that's where I was at. Look at Borkbin getting me out of squirrel mode. That's exactly what I needed. I was looking for that. Good morning, Rewizzles. I may be able to go to an in-person pen store next week. Nice. Which one? I mean, if you want to share, you don't have to. But that is always fun. I can't spell Atlanta. Woo, first Twitch stream in a minute. What's up, Jackie? All right, do we have... Is this list updated? Vendors 2023. All right, let's look. One Dog Night, 39 months of subbing. Let's go. Seoli-san, 12 months, an entire year. You probably have a different little badge now. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. A squirrel emote would be good? Probably. All right, so I'm gonna pop this up real quick, and because I need to look at it. I'm trying to see who will be working on pins. Okay, Matthew Chin. So Craig, Matthew Chin does awesome work. You can get on his, I don't think he does he do appointments? You can get on his list. Then you obviously have Mike Masayama. So that's 2. There's 3, Mark Bacchus. There's 4, Kirk Spear. Yeah, you're covered. You are covered, Craig. Any of those, I would recommend any of them, and you will get to, you'll have no problem going, oh, wait, where's my alert screen? I mean, where's my face cam? Hi. Okay, I told myself if there were still rooms at the hotel in Atlanta, I'd make the reservation and finally commit to go. Well, Jackie, I got the email saying, hey, would you like to upgrade your room for X amount of money? Which is always a no. But that tells me that there's probably rooms available. So I don't know. I don't know. What's the best address to send you something? Oh, yeah, there you go. Exclamation point PO. There we go. Grinder man. I make very few Grinder man jokes because very few people get them, but you do. Speaking of which, Peck, I got your order at Spoke. Brian's building more Lava Crush, so that's why it hasn't shipped yet. Doesn't the hotel know who I am? Some years, yes. Some years, no. So who knows? Who knows? I need to get a nib grind done by Matthew. Yeah, he's awesome. I think you missed it before. I know this isn't a random question and stream, but I was thinking if you had to give a list of your top 5 favorite nibs, what would it be? Can you narrow down that question for me, Glyph? Like in just like a stock brand, hey, Pilot, Pelican, that kind of nib? Or hey, what's your favorite personal nib grinds? Like what exactly are you what exactly do you want me to answer? Because I can answer it in all the different ways. I just want to make sure I get it. Dude, that single rarity item on Spoke over the weekend, Brian is up to stuff, man. Brian is up to stuff. Hey, Glyph, love your friend of the show episode. That was fun. That was so fun. New friend of the show. Oh, yeah. You have to go check your feeds sometimes. I know people have lost the feeds, especially since I took a break there for a while. But I'm 3 for 3 this year. Let's go. 3 for 3 this year. Next month is going to be tight, though. We're starting with the Atlanta Pen Show. We're ending a few days from the Chicago Pen Show and having a vacation in there. So yeah, we're gonna have a tight schedule. How was Annabelle as a host? She was very welcoming. She hit me with good questions. She got a special permission from Yost, who runs a very tight ship, to ask me 2 questions. Normally, she would only get the guest host would only get to ask 1 question. He allowed it and even had a 2-part first question. Annabelle, did I ramble too much? One thing that's good about this stream is it doesn't matter how much I talk. But when I get on podcasts, I tend to like, all right, wrap it up, Brad. You've already said that 3 times in the same sentence. So hopefully I didn't overstay my welcome by the rambling nature of me. Lots of scientists here. It was the Graph Gear 1000 pen back in the day was one of the most common emails I would get. Is people still wanted that pen. People would see my review and want to buy it. I'll pay you whatever amount of money. And at that point, I'd already given it away to somebody. I wasn't mega energetic in this one. Well, that didn't show. So like you were great. I mean, best writing nibs. Okay, so okay. Now I gotta refine it again, Glyph. Sorry, like this is a big, broad question. Do you want it for me, what I enjoy, or do you want a recommendation? Or like, am I thinking about it for other people, or am I thinking about it for me? Right. So we're getting there. And some of it's overlap. But I'm just kind of curious. Cliff is always on the move. In and out, in and out. All right, so we'll think about this. We'll hold that thought. All right. You saved my butt with the new products. Well, I just enjoyed Yost saying anemone, which he cannot say whatsoever. I think it was anemone. But I wasn't going to... I had already given him enough hard time during the show. I wasn't going to drop an anemone on him. But I actually had a lot to say about those new products, so that was easy. Got your Right Rail shipping survey? Yeah, I saw mine. I need to get mine. It actually took me a minute. Strings and Pedals. It's like, which one? Oh yeah, anemone. So Trying to sell myself the purchase of a Sailor Pro Gear. Curious which ones made it to the 100 box. I mean, I am a standard and large size person in general, right? I have like one slim. So I like the 1911L and the Pro Gear Standard. So Pro Gear Standards, this is the Ocean from several years ago. See you, Jackie. That's too funny. I have that one. I have a Fujiyama blue. Like all the ones are special. Oh, that one does match the shirt. That one should go here. Maybe right there. Put that there. I have that one. I don't have many. So the Ocean, what's the 5th anniversary Bung Box, the gold and black in Pitsu. Fujiyama blue. I think that's the only 3 Pro Gears I have, and then I have 1911L, Wicked Witch, Black Luster. I think that's it. You have a mini. I do have a mini, but I don't have many. You have the 5th anniversary one too? Yeah, but did you drop your nib, split it, and have Mark Backus turn it into a posting nib? I don't think so. So settle down over there, Kimberly. Get some more coffee. Settle down. No, I like that pen. And it has, that's the only nib in all my time doing this. That's the one nib that I've actually dropped and bent and had to get fixed. The problem with that one is it has the metal grip section. So when it rolls off the table, straight tip down on that thing. And it's just a dagger. I mean, it basically like just impales itself into the ground. So it's terrible. Your southern vowels are showing. It happens. It happens for sure. KOP is my grail list pricey. Yeah. There's still a few older models lingering out there that are reasonably priced, but still it's even at the King of Pens old price, it was still outrageously priced. And now it's even more. The Arrow is like a long dart too. Yeah. Yes, legal long darts. All right. So how many pins did Brad set out to clean today? Y'all ready to see? Some of y'all already got it. I think Nobod was one that got it. What was the old price? $660. Now it's $880. Speaking of southern vowels, you have to concentrate to say pin instead of pin. No, I don't consider it. I don't care. I just say pin or pen, and I just go with it. I don't overthink that one because I don't have enough separation. It's too hard for me to separate those. I'd have to really like extremely oversell it to do anything. All right, y'all ready? Can y'all count? If y'all can't count, that's 6. 6 pins to clean. We are cleaning pins. Because this is me actually starting Atlanta Pen Show prep. In thinking about the things I'm not bringing. That is it. Because I'm keeping a bunch inked, right? So I'm keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm keeping 9 pens inked, right? You're packing today. When do you get in, Kimberly? Thursday night? They won't understand you Yanks when you ask for a pin at the ATL McDonald's. How do Yanks say pin? All right. So we're in a situation here with the, maybe I'll move the water out of the camera because it's going to keep flickering in the lighting as I bump the desk and move things. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Thursday day, Wednesday night, red eye. Gotcha. I won't be there till Friday. I'll try to get there Friday lunchtime. Like I'm gonna leave my house around 10, which should put me there around noon and miss all the traffic. So that's the game plan so far. So we have the Navalur Original Plus. We have the Esterbrook Montana Sapphire. We have the Shown Design Peak. We have the Onoto Scholar. We have the TWSBI 580, ALR Prussian Blue. Hey, chat, do we have favorite markers, highlighters? What are you trying to do? Like, are you looking like not in the non-Sharpie category? Because I would straight up like start looking at Tombow. But if you're looking for a highlighter, that's for markers. Yeah, I don't know. Wasn't there a podcast question way back? What pen to use for wax paper fast food wrappers? Oh my gosh, there was. And then we have the Genhao X159. Zebra mild liners and click arts. I would agree with that. I will say I'm not as big a fan of the mild liners for highlighting as I am as they are for like markers and marking up. Otherwise, they're great. They're not my favorite pure highlighter. The click arts are awesome markers. All right, so I'm just not using this enough. This was Octopus Fluids per. So I'm not using that enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this out, and then I'll rethink this. This I have Emerald of Chavor in, and I have the Techo nib in it. And I'll go over all these as I go through them. But I like at some point I get a little bit tentative having shimmer ink in a pen. So while I'm really enjoying the color combination and the nib, I just want to go ahead and clean it because it's stressing me out. The Shown Design Peak, that just needs to be clean. It's got a really fun nib in it. It's got a mini Naginata Togi in it from Matthew Chen at last year's Atlanta Pen Show. God, that's already been a year. Unbelievable. The Onoto Scholars on Loan, I have to bring this back to Van Ness Pens at the Atlanta Pen Show, so I got to get this clean. The 580 was the Octopus Fluids Pigmented ink. So we're going to save this one to last to see if there's any staining in the Petrol Buffalo Write and Draw Octopus ink. So this one was purposefully left inked for a little while, even though I've been using it on and off. And then the X159, I just need to decide if I'll eventually review it or not, but I'm going to go ahead and clean it for now, just because these just aren't like getting into the rotation. And like really like 3 of them, like I just need to get clean because I either need to test them, I need to give it back, and then I'm worried about it. So, all right, let me start here with probably one of the more annoying ones to clean today. Let's see. Oh no, that's right. These front ends come out. So what I'm going to do, this pen is the Novelure Original Plus. It's fantastic. Like I definitely recommend this pen. It's about what, $50, 45, 55 maybe. It's really good. Like the Narwhal nibs have been like dialed in from the first batch a few years ago to more my writing preference. So I really like it. So since I'm not doing this over a sink, I have basically a cup to dump ink into. So I'm going to do that here first. There's a lot of ink left in here, and that's okay. Like sometimes I'm just okay. Stop recommending reasonably priced pens. I know. So I'm just gonna be careful with this vac, and then I'm just gonna shove it all out here. So basically just pushed it down. I'll hit it one more time. And now we're going to take it over to the water and do some more of that. Foul Dogs a couple of weeks ago. Ben Walsh, are you here? You gave out your email. Do you still have it? Chris Perrin, stop recommending reasonably priced pens. Stop reading my review. All right, so then I will just put this over here, and I'm going to run it a few times through here. So you can see a lot of these, thank you, Ben. It's like magic when you call Ben's name and he appears. So basically, I know you can't really see that well, but I'm just running some water through the back here. But the way this one works is I can take the nib off of this one and spray it out a little bit. But there is some ink behind the seal here, so we're gonna have to figure that out. You see right here. That sucks. All right, let's do this. So we have our shop towels. The nib question is technically looking for myself, but I honestly don't know what I'm looking for, so it's easier to give you top 5 favorite nibs. Okay, yeah. Just general. I would always start with like a Pilot 15 nib. Right? Those are probably like one of the best single nibs out there on the market. The Pilot number 15 gold nibs are just one of the best. All right, so I have a clean water situation going over here. Bigger is better for nibs. That's also a lie. Me and Sergeant Stretch are gonna fight because Stretch likes broad nibs, and I like finer nibs. So this Original Plus is easy to take apart, right? So it just, the nib unit unscrews. Unlike a Pilot 823, which is even worse to clean. So I would start with that Pilot nib, and then I also like the Platinum 3776 for gold nibs. So here's how we're going to get the ink out from behind here. I'll show you. So Platinum 3776, Pilot number 15. And then I like Yovo steel. Like, don't fight me on that. I like Yovo steel nibs. Right. You've been in the hospital. Hope you're okay, Ben. And then, all right, so I'm doing 5 things at once here. So I will take a syringe, and you can kind of shoot the water around the piston here. And kind of get it behind there. So I just filled that whole thing up with water, which you can't really see. And then we'll just dump it back in. So that got all, you can see this was a purple ink in there, and now it's like clear. So like all that water doesn't matter because I'm going to shake this out in just a second and see if we have any more like purple ink in there. So Pilot for both gold and steel. Actually, I pretty much agree with that. So yeah, if I'm having like 3 favorite nibs, that might be my 3 favorite nibs. So then what we'll do, since I can't really, I could like kind of air dry this out, like with the Hylocomium. Thank you for the follow. I could just like try to pump some air in there. That's not really going to work. So what I tend to do with pens like this is I will just leave them out to dry. I definitely want this all the way disengaged, right? So the air can get around the seal here. So I'll leave this out and kind of let this air dry. 15 is the nib in the 823. Yeah, and the 912. Right? Do I have that right? No Twitch notification today. There's been a bit of an issue with that here recently, Jacob. All right, so like this is not a problem as long as I'm not going to seal it back up right now. Like it's just going to stay like this for probably a couple days. 912 is 10. Thank you. 743. Sorry to ask what type of pen is that. Never be sorry. This is the Novelure Original Plus. It's a great vacuum filling pen for about $55. So we haven't cleaned the nib out yet. So what I will do is I have my booger suckers over here. Yeah, I always get that wrong with the 912, don't I? You need fine mesh bags, put all the pieces together in the bag and leave it out to dry. That's a good idea. I tend to just, I'll leave this I'll just move this tray, like my cutting board and towel, and I'll just go put it out away. You don't have to worry about calcium buildup by letting it air dry. That is a thought that has literally never crossed my brain ever. So I'm gonna go with no, but should I be? So we're gonna take the booger sucker, fill it with water, shoot it through the nib here. Whatever happened to the orange snot suckers? I never got that far. So we're just going to run some water through here. I did get emails, though, on how to find them. It's a hard water thing? Yeah. I don't have hard water here. Oh, did my booger sucker just break, or did I have bad aim? I had bad aim. This is why we don't do it here, Chad. I just shot water all over the desk, but yeah. All right. So we'll run it through. You can see after I did the second one, you can see it's running pretty clear already. So that's how you know you got most of the ink out. 912 ends in 2, so roughly 200. 743 with 823, 300. That's actually kind of funny. I never thought of it that way. That's smart. Don't tell Kimberly I said that was smart. So then we wrap the nib up, shake it a little bit to see if we got all the ink out, and it's like barely purple. It's like probably not even enough for me to care about. So that's clean enough for me, right? If I'm not seeing really like any lingering purple, we're good. So I will set this one off to the side. We'll let it dry on its own, and then we'll go on to the next one. All right, so that's me cleaning a vac, which is one of the least enjoyable cleaning experiences. But that one's easy because the nib is removable. Good morning, Corthane. It's going well. We're cleaning a few pens this morning, and trying to get that done. Get this a little bit more, little less inky around here, but still plenty. In Florida, yeah, Florida is one of the worst hard water states I've ever been to. All right, so let's do this next. This should be easy. This is just a converter in here, Pelican Mandarin Orange. Oh, who was saying the ink hoarder? The ink hoarder amongst us hates me dumping the ink out. I don't disagree with that sentiment, but at some point, I'm just gonna dump it. Gotta change things. I would rather just dump it and be happy than like feel like I'm forced into doing something. So that water looks a little bit like fruit punch. It is, definitely. So I don't mind running the dirty water in it first because it's really not that dirty. It's just colorful. So like this converter should be easy to clean. Get it about half full with water, and then I give it a shake. Any Twitch sub gurus this morning? Auto renewed, and I wanted to sub for a longer period. I seem to be stuck in auto hell. Gosh, it's this like, yeah, it's not an easy thing, unfortunately, out of them all. I'm sorry you're having trouble. You're the ink hoarder. Was that you, M. Inky Love? I mean, not surprised based on the name. All right. I hoard ink so I can dump if I have to. Yeah. All right, so clear. So we just set these converters aside. Like this is a particular converter that will go with this pen, so I will put it back in this pen once it dries. If I have like a standard international converter or something, I will just throw all those in a box. Unless it's like a specific like threaded converter or a branded converter. If they're just generic converters, even like the pilots and sailors, I don't worry about putting those back in the pens, but some of them I will. So you can see how much easier the cartridge converter pins are to clean. Like that's all we had to do there for the converter. Now we're going to do the same thing with this nib. I use my standard booger sucker for these pins. I don't guess we're going to get this is the Japanese booger sucker that's cut to fit wider feed areas. So my Lamy 2000 isn't riding well. Nib is still smooth. It's safe to assume it's just dirty and needs a good cleaning. It's safe to assume that's the first thing you need to do. I used to dump ink on a bag or notebook cover so it wasn't wasted. That's actually not a terrible idea. Like, I wouldn't do that, but like, I would do that. The booger sucker is so useful. Why does booger sucker, we've allowed booger sucker. Why does it keep getting dropped? So you can see in this one, I had a little more ink coming out of it. So we'll run this a couple times. Clean your pens. Surprise on the podcast, on the Apple Boom podcast that comes out Wednesday, Annabelle uses India ink in her fountain pens. What is up with that? Like, she uses India ink in like her silver, like fancy nibs. And I'm just kidding. That's a lie. It's a lie, folks. I was joking. I was telling people not to put India ink in their pens, so Annabelle doesn't have to fix their madness. Brad does clean his pens. Mike never does. Exactly. So then we pack a dip. Current status. You think someone's comfortable around here, me streaming? Do you dip? No, I never have. What's cleaning? Oh my gosh. Look at what's happening here. It's a CY sighting. My pens are much cleaner than your hands. That's all I know. So that is what's going on, chat. That is my current situation here. CY, you coming to the Atlanta Pen Show? Greenwich Crafts, thank you for the follow. We're going to do some giveaways here in a minute, but my keyboard is kind of in the way right now. So we'll do a giveaway as soon as I can get to it. Sarah Dance Painter, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. CY only goes to SF. Nuh-uh, that's not true. He went to DC. He went to DC. Oh, look, I have a Techo nib right here. I heard you're bailing on me. It's alleged right now. It's alleged. So look, here's a Techo nib right here that I'm about to clean because I have shimmer ink in here, which works actually really well with this setup. I have a shimmer ink to match the shimmer pen. I did do this for you, CY. I did... see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, I saved this from when you gave it to Kenro and they gave it to me. So there you go. You just got to get rich enough for someone else to clean your pens. That's actually pretty funny. So CY will always be in my notebook. If that's actually your handwriting. That looks too good for your handwriting. So many Nibmeisters, right? Oh, that's right. He did go to the California Pen Show. I forgot about that already. I would not let my kids clean my pens. The kids can help in the shipping department. They cannot help with the pens. I'm scared of seeing people use the Techo, so y'all's letting me know that it works decently. He's a real relief. That's Akani's writing. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't think that looked like your handwriting. SSMQ61E, 18 months of subbing. Wow, that's a lot of months. Thank you so much. Yeah, my kids, I don't trust them to clean because I'm too particular about this stuff. Like, I won't overly obsess about this, but I still want it done my way, right? Since Ben Walsh Design and Tokyo Station pens are here, can we get news on their collab? That's a good call out. What y'all got? Beekeeper, 8 months of subbing. Let's go. You let Madeline use your Aurora Optima. Is this a threaded converter? I feel like we have a converter situation here. There we go. Is there a technical term for booger sucker? Yes, nasal aspirator. Nasal aspirator. Why can't we permanently allow booger sucker? Nasal aspirator is what you're looking for. Oh, I gotta get this alert out of here. Bulb syringe. Yeah, bulb syringe. Corthane, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Snot sucker. True. Greg T. 23 months. Am I going to see you on Friday, Greg? ATL represent 23 months of subbing. Let's go. I'd look into permanently allowing, but I'd probably accidentally ban half the chat again if I tried. Yeah, I thought once we allowed it once, it would put it in like the approval pool, but I don't know. I can't really look at it right now. But it shouldn't keep coming up again if we approve it once. All right, still a little green in here. Let me just clean this out. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right, so I got to clean this one well because this was a loner for me. I really like the Scholar. I might have to get a Scholar in like Mandarin or Rosso, the orange or yellow. Can't believe I didn't ask this about the last time I was about blunt nose syringes. Are those difficult to clean? No, because you can take them apart. So this is a blunt nose syringe here, which you can see. So that's a blunt nose syringe, and you just take them apart. So then you just clean it like, I will clean it like this. It's easier to clean. And then you can just pull, like if you really need to clean it, you can just pull the back off of it. They're crazy easy to clean. You will wear them out before anything. Like eventually you'll wear out the seal from, at least I wear out the seal eventually. But they last a long time. They're easy. You just rinse out the metal. Yeah, I'll just run it through my clean water. Whoops. I'll just run it through the clean water at the end. When I'm done for the day, I'll just rinse it with clean water at the end. Be done with it. So yeah, shockingly easy to clean. What's a good general rule for when to clean? If I haven't used a pen in about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, it needs to be cleaned. So not a weekly, monthly type of thing, but if I haven't used the pen in like 2 weeks, then I start thinking about like, why is this pen inked up? And then I don't want it. And if I'm not going to use it, I don't want it to sit around. Does that make sense? So I don't really look at it like that. Now, if I have a pigmented ink or something like that, that's a little bit harsher. That time frame is much smaller, like days or weeks or week at most. All right. So let's see. We can just do this the same way. How about your daily driver? I would do it if your Lamy 2000 is your daily driver, and you write it out of ink and immediately fill it up again with ink and then start writing again. After about like the third time of doing that, I would clean it then and then re-ink it. So depending on how much you write, that could be a weekly thing, right? If you're filling it a lot, after about like the third time, I would want to go ahead and clean it. That's just me. I'm way more particular about that stuff. How bad is it that I have maybe a lot of pens with ink in them still after years coughed? Legitimately bad. How bad is it? Like that's a problem. I only clean when I want to train ink. If the same ink I just refill straight. Yeah, I still think there is a point though where you do want to clean it, even if you're just refilling it with the same ink constantly. After about the third time, like you just want to get the nib crud out, right? Things like to get in the feeds, in between the tines. Irreversibly bad? That I can't say. Depends on the pen and the ink. Should I just go ahead and clean now? That part's a yes. And like you're probably more in this, you're not going to be able to do what I'm doing right now. You're more in the, hey, let's do this, leave them soaking overnight, come back tomorrow and do it all over again. Right? So that's why I'm doing this, so I don't have to like overdo it. Like this is really, really simple, easy cleaning stuff that I do. I run a bottle of ink through from my work pens before I clean them. That would be a lot for me. I would never make that, because that's like at a minimum, Blog Waldo, how long will that take you? That's got to be like a months long type of situation, right? Like a bottle of ink, if you're using it hardcore at work, same pen, same ink, that's still like months, probably 2 months. Yeah. Like, yeah, I would still probably, I would probably clean it sooner than that, but that's just me. But if it's working, that's fine. Like if it's a good, reasonable nib and feed and flow situation, like a good, healthy ink, good flow. For the 2K, would you fully disassemble and clean? I would never fully disassemble a 2K, even though that's the smart thing to do. That one can be a problem. Like there's some tiny parts in there that people tend to lose. Any of these pens, like I don't have a problem like fully assembling. I hate fully disassembling the 2K. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I never clean my Seiboku work Twisby. Take some deep breaths and pretend that comment didn't happen. All right, we're gonna move. We're gonna pretend that comment didn't happen. Yeah, it's all fun and games until you lose an L2K clutch ring and a drain. Yeah, it's easy to lose. It's cheap to replace. It's just annoying and a pain. It's crusty. You're allowed, and the general you, including me, you're allowed to have one crusty pen. The Peck says everyone needs one dreadlock pen. You're allowed to have one crusty pen. For the longest time, mine was my platinum carbon black and the platinum desk pen. You just let that thing crud up. When you need to use it, you can just like kind of rinse the nib and get it going again. So everyone's allowed one crusty pen. Yeah, Kaweco Sport's fine. Lamy Safari. I've seen some gnarly Lamy Safaris that people just take out and write with like no problem. I mean, dreadlock is the right term. What happens when the sticker gets messed up by the water when cleaning? You realize that stickers should never be on a pen. That's what happens. Have you cleaned that Preppy? My Perpinep? Yes. Actually, it's clean right now. I clean that one between cartridges. But it really never needs cleaning. Like the Preppy is one of those that you can do well without cleaning it, ever. I've had carbon black in a Preppy for almost 2 years and it writes like a dream every time I uncap it. Yeah. Like, I'm good with that. I would hate to leave something in my Safari too long. I forgot I had an ink cleaning Yamabudo out of it after 3 months was a nightmare. Yeah. Team sticker. You need to write that down one of these days. Do a post of all the pens with stickers on them and why your team sticker. I think that would be a fun post. Just do like a why you would leave, do it a Buzzfeed article. 7 reasons to leave stickers on your pens. Something stupid like that. And like stupid in the good way possible, right? So that's an entire article for you right there. It would be silly and it would be great. I'm leaving all the tags on my clothes too. Thank you, Peck. Like, people here have problems. BuzzFeed, what pen sticker are you? Exactly. Proper Jeds tell a hell of a lot of work and caretaking. True. That is facts. I leave stickers on my hats. What is wrong with you, dictionary? No one needs a hat sticker. This chat is turned into a bunch of degenerates. Changes article topic today. I I've been really wishing the sticker was on the 148.9. I'm trying to still no idea what nib size it is. I mean, I don't disagree with like keeping it for nib sizes when they're not marked, but I think that's just a failure of the pen companies by not like, if you're a nib maker and there's no way to tell like what size is your nib because it's not marked, like that's stupid. What are you doing? Gretchen A. Berry, 26 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. Pen Addict ball cap reminder. That's a permanent reminder. It's always at the top of the list. Always. All right, so generic converter. This will just get stashed somewhere. Doesn't even matter. Peak. Slide it over here. So this has a... Oh, this is actually Ginas nib. I forgot. This isn't Matthew Chen's nib. This is Ginas Mini Naginata Togi on a Yovo broad nib. I got it at the San Francisco Pen Show. So I really like this nib. I like this nib. So we'll see how this one cleans. This one we might need to take apart. The Yovo nibs are easy to disassemble and put back. The Japanese probably translate to degenerate who leaves stickers on pens. You have one of those nibs, it's great. It's so good. Like it for me, it is shockingly not wide. It is a very refined. Yeah, Automod is on one today. Booger suckers. It doesn't, I guess. Finally fully cleaned my Lamy Safari that has been constantly inked with Bay State Blue for the past 3 years. Usually I just rinse the nib every once in a while and re-inked it. Yeah, like that's good. Like I'm down with that completely. Especially for an ink like Bay State Blue, right? That's a commitment. So I'll show y'all with this one why sometimes it's good to take the pens apart, right? So I've rinsed it, flushed it. I still see a little green ink in here, right? So I've done it pretty well. Bay State Blue is cursed. That's why you keep it in one pen. So we still have a little green ink around here. So this is what you do, especially with the Yovo nib. So one, we're just gonna unscrew it from the section here, right? And you can do this with most any nib. There's some nibs that won't do this. All right, so now you have your nib and your housing here. Brad, have you tried converting the converter this way? Cover the opening with your pinky, submerge in water, retract the piston halfway, then release the pinky finger. Oh, no. Interesting. I have not. All right. So since we're still seeing a little bit of green after I've flushed it, we want to just take it apart here. So really, it's sometimes not easy, but these nibs are just friction fit into this housing here. So I will just take this and you just kind of shimmy it out. Glad I didn't have water over there. So what you'll see here when you shimmy it out is there's still ink up here, like in parts that doesn't get flushed, right? So a lot of times you'll find a bunch of crusties up here in the top of the nib in the feed, right? So we'll just run that in the clean water real quick, and we'll do the same thing with the feed. These are very fragile, right? They're pretty fragile. So you can break them, so you don't want to be too rough on them. Be pretty delicate about them. But now I'll just give them a rinse in the water, kind of pat it dry. And then we'll just let these sit out, and now it's like completely clean. Thought we don't talk about Noodler's inks anymore. I mean, there's still a lot of people using them. And Bay State Blue is just so famous for being destructive. Like, when do you use pen wash? Never. I have a bottle here, but I'm not so bad at cleaning my pens that I need it, right? That would be if I bought a pen secondhand that was used and not loved. I would probably have to break out the pen wash. Otherwise, I never need it because I have good pen hygiene. Does that make sense? So there's a bottle sitting up there, but I've used it a couple of times ever. All right, this might be the case, though. This might be the case. Let's find out here. So this is one of the big testers, right? So this is Octopus Fluids Write and Draw Petrol Buffalo. This is a pigmented ink. So I want to clean. I left a lot of ink in here purposefully to see if it stains the clear barrel here, right? So I want to test this out. So it is an awesome ink. Like I almost don't want to dump this out because I love using it, but I'll just put it in another pen because I need to test the staining of this. Brad, the pens I've got inbound, do I need to clean those before inking them? The blue one, definitely not, because I've cleaned that one. The silver cap one, you might just want to double check. The blue one's going to be good to go. So I've used this pen a lot. So the piston's a little sticky. All right. So ink dumps. You can dump it in a sample vial and use it in a different pen. It's not a bad idea. I don't want to manage all those vials. Right? I'll just end up not doing that. So any tips on cleaning a pen that was filled with ink that turned out to be a fungal mess? Yeah, that's probably where you're looking at some pen flush. But really, if you can just get it like mostly clean and soaked and most of that out, you should be in good shape. Just to think as vials as ammo for the drill log. That's actually legitimately smart. All right. So here we go. Here's the result of our test, chat. I need a white background. What's the chat's opinion on dumping ink back into the bottle? I used to do it. I would never do it now. Because I have enough ink to not have to worry about it. All right. Check it out. No staining. And so that sat there for what, 3 weeks? Literally no staining. But yeah, never dump ink back in the bottle. So this is Octopus Write and Draw. So the only blue you see is from the water that I still need to clean. All right, so there you go. Octopus Write and Draw pigment inks did not stain this barrel. That's awesome. Awesome news. So now we just need to finish cleaning it a little bit. Good job, Octopus. So yeah, we're great. We're in great shape. Today I learned because of pen crud. Yeah, you're introducing something you may not even know you're introducing, right? No matter how good of like how well you've like managed the pen and kept it clean and kept it perfect, like maybe like something got in the nib tines or just maybe something that, you know, it gets more exposed to the air where your other bottle hasn't been. So like you're setting yourself up for unknown problems, and with things like pens, we want to deal with the known. Right, there you go, Blogwalda, right? So, check it out. Write and Draw, which color? This was Petrol Buffalo. I have a review on the blog. It's awesome. I'm going to use this ink. Now that I've seen that it doesn't stain stuff, I'm going to use this ink in lots of things. It's so good. Look at that. Crystal clear. So I need to save this and take a picture of it as a follow-up. Really, really, like, legitimately good. That's good news. I'm excited about that. Azure Limits. Hey, thank you for being here. I appreciate that. We like talking pens. All right, one more, then we can do a giveaway here in just a second. Yeah, so there you go. So we'll do a follow-up Instagram today to show that it actually worked, that it actually cleaned out well. Because actually the Roaring Cleaners, They don't clean as well as that. They stain a little bit. Like, it's not bad. You can get them clean, but what are Roaring Cleaners pigmented sketch inks? Brad, take the pick now. Fine, I will take the pick now. Actually, I will do it because all the hobbies with the gifted subs. Let's go. Let's go. Is that because I gave you a blog idea? Is that because I gave you a blog idea? Thank you so much, Kimberly. Can't wait to see you. Is Waffle House in our future? Is Waffle House in our future this weekend? I'm gonna see Kimberly this weekend. Thank you so much, Kimberly. You rock. You rock. Star. All right, let's do a picture because M Inky Love said I needed to do it. Fine. Waffle House is definitely in the future. Raffle one of the pen you just cleaned. I can't do that. Well, I mean, the Jinhao is easily replaceable. The other ones I can't. This is my ink tester. This one was given to me. This is one of my favorites. This one's on loan. And this one I use as another ink tester. I could give away the Jinhao, though. You want me to give away the Jinhao? Because I could get another one. They're only like $16 or something. Gift the syringe. How about I'll gift this? Thank you again, all the hobbies, for the gifted subs. I really, really appreciate that. Enjoy your gifted subs. Enjoy your Toby emotes. He's over here playing now. He's done with the sleeping, so he's over here playing. Oh, that one. Keep the Jinhao. I know Slumber Studio. That was a Slumber Studio recommendation. I am gonna keep. I need to. I'm thinking about reviewing the Jinhao, so I should probably keep that. So we'll do something else. I'll find something else to give away. I actually have a giveaway I want to do for a pen without a nib. I need to find if I have a nib for it, though, but it won't match. I want Brad's personal snot sucker. That could work. Brad, what do you like better, the full-size Shone Peak or the pocket Shone Peak? I don't have a pocket one, so I can't totally say. Gift the dirty pen water. That is a streamer move. That is a real streamer move to gift the dirty water. I should probably move on and clean this last pen now. All right. Last one. We saved this one for last because it's shimmery. And if you clean a shimmer pen, you don't want to clean other pens in the same water after cleaning a shimmer pen because you're just dragging that shimmer everywhere. All right. Sell the dirty pen water. I know, right? 200K. This is where the sample vials come in. So we fill all the sample vials of Brad's dirty pen water. What is happening, chat? What are we doing here? What has my life become? I am that streamer now. We're going to sell Brad's dirty pen water. Wow. I need a breath. Say it's King Charles dirty pen water. There's no way he cleans his pens. Talking about someone who has a pen cleaner. King Charles has a pen cleaner. Oh, I love you, man, but not that much. That is facts. Big facts right there. Oh, that would be a fun April Fool's joke. Dirty pen water for your next Inkline name. God. Man, it's April. I'm not. That's a good April Fool's joke. I don't have time to escalate that and to make it good. Why would you clean Pilot Varsity pens? You wouldn't. Yeah, those are made to be disposable. I mean, people refill them and clean them, but it's a pain because they're all sealed up. Aren't the Euromeku inks basically just dirty pen water? I mean, they're a little muddy. All right, so we have G Urban, Emerald of Chavor in here. Stormwater runoff. No, Straits pens has all the like dirty pen water names. Like Straits pen has some funny pen names, but Stormwater runoff is great. But yeah, that's got to be some like dirty pen water, right? All right, Emerald of Chavor worked really well in the Techo nib. I wasn't sure it was going to, but it did. So don't clean any pens in the water you're cleaning shimmer ink in, right? Emerald of Chavor works well in anything. Isn't that amazing, Andrew? It is one of the coolest inks to have ever been made. The line on the April Fool's joke is claiming that the more pens the water cleans, the stronger its cleaning potential becomes. Oof. Yeah, that could be a video. Yeah, Emerald of Chavor shouldn't be as good as it is. Right? It's really that good. Like, I cannot recommend hardly a shimmer ink any higher. It should be a pen clogger, yeah, and it just looks so good on the page. I might copy the Lord of the Rings with Chavor. I would actually get tired of that eventually. Like, I like it. I mean, I love it, but I don't want pages and pages. I would get personally tired of it, but that would be amazing. It would look so good. In the shimmer is done well enough, and the ink flows well enough that you can use it in fine nibs too, right? You don't have to have a big, you don't have to have a big nib with it to use with it. It's pretty good. It's not coming right out of this converter though. I promise you that. Emerald of Chicken is a once-in-a-while kind of ink. I love the look of it, but can't use it in daily link. Hallelujah for autocorrect. Emerald of Chicken. That's another April Fool's. What have I missed the past 2 months? Nothing. I've been just cleaning pens since then. Emerald of Chicken is the way to go, though. Wearing Oil needs to get on that. Can we get Wearing Oil, petition to Wearing Oil to make Emerald of Chicken? I think they could handle that. All right, so this one I will keep with the pen because it does have the Estabrook logo on it. So whatever. I immediately got an email about upgrading my hotel room too. Yeah, it's like I'm good. Like, what is the $6 upgrade gonna get me? More room to walk around in. That's funny. I can just mix my fried chicken ink with Emerald of Chavor ink. Chicken grease would be a good ink name. Oof. That would actually be a good color. I'd be down with chicken grease. That would be a good ink color. Kind of golden brown, dark and dirty. Brad with the old dip pack move. Yes. That hotel wants to charge me $40 to check in before 4. Rip. Oh, I grabbed the wrong converter. Oh well. I have one of the Goulet Emerald of Chicken stickers. Chicken just like an ink ball. That's great. Oil brown could work too. Yes, Sarian, where have you been? Holy cow. That's a name. Well, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. What's up, buddy? Digital Medievalist, I got your pencil package. You've been around. You're always around. I know you're around. I know you're around. King of the Slack, all the things. I know you're around. I guess we just haven't chatted. What did I do? This is why I used the bad one. Yeah, I have Robert Oster Motor Oil. That's a good ink. Motor Oil is like legitimately Robert Oster Motor Oil. Good ink if you like that gray brown. Yeah, that was an interesting digital about what you told me about those pencils and who makes them, and you know, like what the lineage is. So that was I'm definitely interested. Being a fan of the Camel HB, I'm interested to test those out. All right, we're gonna have to take this nib. So since it was shimmer, we're definitely taking this apart, just like we did the last one to clean the feed. Because this one's already, I know it's already running like not very clean, so we need to take this. This one's like by default, I'm gonna take this apart anyway, right? It's still just gonna have ink in it. I'm actually gonna go get clean water after the first kind of dip in there. So There's a video of Tolkien writing Tingwar with fountain pen. All right, so we'll save that for clean water. So so with your shimmer inks, I'll show you what I do. Like I do overdo it with shimmer inks just because like that stuff gets everywhere. So I'm gonna disassemble this real quick. Clean it in this shimmer water, and then go get clean water and clean it again. And I probably should rinse it, but so we're just gonna take this apart, and you can see why you do this, chat. So this is why you want to disassemble shimmer inks. Okay, you see right there. So this is why you want to take these apart. Oh, okay, new field notes. We'll check that out. That'll be good for the podcast tomorrow. I'll add that to the show. So yeah, you want to take these apart, clean them up. So I'll clean it. I'll just rinse it here in the bowl first, and then we'll go get a clean bowl because there's shimmer particles in this bowl. So it's not going to be completely clean. But Emerald of Shavor is one of those that just, like, I didn't even do anything other than drop it in the water. So that's a good behaving shimmer ink. Now I'm going to go rinse it further. But when you see your shimmer ink just going straight off of there, we need Brad's reaction to the latest platinum release tomorrow. Is it the ink or is it a pen, or the? So I've seen the new Curidas, and I've seen the blackest ink. Yeah, it's $55. So I already have the link in the show notes for the blackest ink. So chat, you remember last week when I said you couldn't say that I told you so? It worked, didn't it? Remember I told you so, chat? They want you to sacrifice a 3776 too? Yeah, that's a little much. You can't clean, what do they want? Distilled water? So chat, yeah, the thing I told you that you couldn't repeat, it came true, didn't it? It came true within days. New crusty pen. Yeah, I'll sacrifice a Plaisir. No, or maybe a Prefontaine. But if it's going to be that extreme, $55, they'll sell every bit of that, do they? Won't they? Does Platinum do April Fools? Well, I heard about this a while ago, so I don't think it's an April Fool's joke. All right, so that Emerald of Shavor cleaned very well. They ask you to get purified water from pharmacies. Oh my God. Do you have, is there a translated description that you could share with me? Because I have the Instagram post, but I don't know that it goes into like the specs. Excuse me. So I have it for the show notes tomorrow, but I didn't realize, like, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's an ask. Like, sometimes you don't need to ask. Right? That's a lot. I think it's just going to be like maybe like a dip pen thing, like almost like an India ink situation, like you were saying. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take 2 minutes to clear my desk, get this water off, go hand rinse this. When I come back, we're going to do a giveaway, and I'll try to make it a good one. Like because y'all have been very patient for almost an hour and a half, and I haven't done one yet. So we're going to do that. But y'all got to let me hop up to clear this desk. It's called the Japanese equivalent of Hello Black. Yeah, I'm on that. I am down with that. Yeah, if you have like a file I can translate of the instructions for use, I would love that. Hello Black. I mean, they're going for artists. Like, I think they'll be fun. They'll be fun. I mean, you know I'm down with Hello Black. Like, I would call it Hello Black. But I'm also not platinum. I'm also not creating the platinum president. Whatever. All right. Give me like 2 minutes to just get... All right. See ya, CY. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Good seeing you. I'll talk to you soon. All right. I'm going to take a break. When I come back, we're going to do a giveaway. but I need to make room on the desk for that. So I'm gonna hit this screen for y'all, and we'll be back in 2 seconds. I know my Twitter's account is on here. I don't want to hear it. I'm not there anymore, at least for now, until things change. So ignore that one, but I'll be right back. Toby brought you back with a squeaky toy. We back. All right. Before I grab the review, that was pen cleaning. That's about as easy as it goes, chat. If you are afraid of cleaning your pens, it could not get more simpler than that. That was easy mode for pen cleaning. That's how you do it. Super easy, straightforward. I did it while I'm rambling to y'all. I had no issues. Clean the converters, clean the nibs, took things apart. Easy. That's how all pen cleanings are for me, mostly. Until I get out of Pilot 823. Pilot 823 would make me want to punch this screen. So, all right, let's do that giveaway. Do I have any fountain pens? All right, we're gonna do the weird giveaway I said. And then we'll figure out something else. All right. All right, chat. You're gonna have to hang with me on this. You're gonna hang with me on this. Weird giveaway. It's gonna work out in the end, but it's still gonna be a little bit weird. And it's a very normal pen, but it's not complete. So let's talk about this. So I got a Kaweco. When I did my Kaweco Premium Nib review, y'all see the matte Curidas? Yes. Yes. I did my Kaweco Premium Nib review. When I ordered it, I could order it from Van Ness Pens, add the premium nib as an option. So I did that for this pen. So in return, they keep the nib that came with it. They kept the stock nib, swapped it out for me with the premium nib. So here's what we're gonna do, chat. I have nibs for this. So we're gonna give this away. While y'all are entering, I'm gonna go grab my nibs. The only thing, chat, is it's not going to be a gold plated nib. It's going to be a silver plated nib. Okay. So this was, what color was this? It's like an olive green. It's a really neat color. It looks good with the gold trim. This is one of the limited ones. And I'm going to go get some nibs, and whoever wins can pick out whatever nib I come up with. Like I have a handful of Kaweco nibs laying around. So let's start, fill it with dirty pen water. Nice. So I'm going to give this away. While y'all are entering, I'm going to go grab the nibs, okay? So let's do that real quick. Nibless with just a vial of dirty pen water. I haven't emptied that water out yet. I might take a picture for Instagram. I don't know if I have time to do this. I'm going to put a pen sticker on it. Ooh. All right, let me start this up. All right, exclamation point raffle. Anyone can enter. I ship worldwide. You got to send me your address. If you win, you must be present to win. I'll be right back. Enjoy the chair. All right. Oh, good timing. Good timing. Look at that. All right. Let's pick a winner, and then we will check out some nibs. Incredible. I know. It's almost like I did that on purpose. Jacob LYK. Let's go. Jacob. Recent winner, like in the past few weeks? Yes. I feel like yes. Like 2 weeks ago. I should have a winner's board, chat. That could go on the other wall. Do like a winner's board over here. Something like that. At least, maybe, here's what I could do. I could do magnets, and the most recent winner, I'll spell their name out in magnets. Purple pen water. Dirty pen water. All right, let's figure out a nib, Jacob. Not recent? Okay, then good. Even better. Even better. All right, let me swap over here. So the only kicker, like I said, is we don't have the gold-plated nib, because I literally don't own one. So let me get out my Kaweco nibs, which I think are right here. There's a bunch. Let me get them all out to at least see what I have. You're pounded? I don't know what that means, Greg. I don't know. I just enjoy my own jokes, really. Ugh. All right. Ooh, sorry. I got the platinum pocket pen already. Thanks again. Wow, that was fast. All right, let's see what we got here. Fine nib. I wonder if some of these are modified. Fine, medium. Let me at least sort them out. Not sure where that came from. It's piano lessons again. All right, fine, medium. That's a Schmidt. Oh, Lamy nibs. Hello. Fine, medium, fine, fine, extra fine, fine. That won't fit the right section. And extra fine. All right. Fine, medium, and extra fine. You're at Costco. None of these are dual tone. The only dual tone I have a gold one in my Lilliput, but that one's not in here. So I do have a gold tone. Curious. This one. I can't tell what's going on with that one. It looks a little different. All right, so extra fine, fine, or medium, Jacob? Those are your choices. I know, they should have some quality control. Although, I do like kind of use one or two Kaweco nibs. So a lot of these have never been used because I just remove them and use something else. They all look pretty good. Medium. All right. I don't have anything broader. I only have one medium, so should be good to go. Might be a little baby bottoms-ish. Maybe a little bit. Toby, stop it. Do you have a 14K? I do. Hey, there's a cartridge in there too. Sweet. Oh man, the stupid. Oh man, lame. I gotta get the collar out of here. How do I do that? I guess I can just swap it out like this. Boom. All right, good to go. Plastic sport collar doesn't screw. Yeah, I just found that out. Whoops. For a while, weren't you looking into trying to learn nib grinding? Not really. That's really like something, honestly, that does not interest me. Right? Like, I am... It would drive me bonkers, I think, in trying to be too perfect. Like, it would, in like failing. Like, the learning curve for me, I think, would be pretty high. Like with anything else, like the learning curve is kind of like the block for me to get into doing something like that, right? But then once you get past that, it's like smooth sailing. And I don't really have the personality for that. I mean, we have a squirrel command here for a reason, chat, right? And to be like head down on a nib doesn't fit my personality. Give it a try for content. Oh yeah, like I'm not opposed to that whatsoever. But like I wouldn't want to do it like as a thing. Like I wouldn't even want to do it for myself, right? Hey, let me do my own nibs. That's just, you know, there are limits to our... Well, Nib Wars 2023 could be like complete amateurs, right? That's a more fun Nib Wars. Amateurs do the nib grinding and nib professionals do the grading, right? That's how it has to be. Like, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I would just be making a needlepoint. I'd make a needlepoint, but then like there wouldn't be any tines left. It would just be like, I don't know, just be like a hair, and like you'd have to do it like this. It wouldn't write at all, at all. All right, so Jacob, let me write your name on here, and then guess what, chat? We're gonna do another giveaway. Boom. So hang tight. Another giveaway. I don't know what yet, but it's just I'm running behind on giveaways. So Jacob, email me hello@penaddict.com. Oh yeah, I don't know that I would have any. I would be like in one of those cooking shows. I would be the chef that burned the thing and didn't have anything to turn in and when they're done and got kicked out in the first round. That would be me. Like, just book that. Like, that would be me. I would be the chef that burned the thing. Or the chef that didn't use, like, the main ingredient. Because they're a goofball. All right, let's do another giveaway. We need 2 giveaways today, chat. Might as well go ahead and get the other one now because we've been here a long time without giveaways. Let's go 1, 2, back to back. Let's go. Nailed it, nib grinder edition. That y'all are on it. Yeah, switch salt and sugar. Like, I'm totally that chef. That's why I can't cook without instructions. I can cook all day long. I will follow the recipe to the T, which makes me a bad chef. Like, I can cook. I'm not a chef, right? So, like, I need directions, and I will follow them explicitly. So I can cook, but I'm not a chef. I hate recipes that make me follow to a T. I mean, none of them make you follow to a T. I just happen to follow them to a T. My husband makes fun of me for weighing out ingredients for our morning oats. Grew up learning how to cook Chinese food with 0 recipes. See, that's the bomb, right? Like, if you gave me like literally a grocery store full of food and said, cook anything you want, I would freak out. I would freak out. But if you gave me a basket with directions, all day long. I need measurement, right, Toasty? All right. Let's do... Oh, this is cool. All right, let's do this. My wife wants me a chopping board that had various rulers. That's hilarious. I get mocked at home for weighing out my meals when I batch cook. Yeah. What's the point of not having equal meals, Connor? I'm with you. Like, I will sit there for 2 hours in a kitchen cooking. I don't care. Like, I'm fine with that. But I will have directions. I'm not just going to come up with something. So. Although, I will say, I do grill without a timer. Or like, without, like, a strict rules. I do grill without strict rules. I will time stuff, but it's just basically, like, on feel. So, I guess I do have a little bit of that. So I will grill without, like, defined things. All right, let's do another giveaway. We got a combo pack here today, chat. I want to give away this last mystery pack from Sugar Turtle Studio that I picked up at the Baltimore Pen Show. Who got the last one, and did you get them yet? Grilling is all feel. I agree with that, Yasarian. I agree. I've watched people grill with strict timers, and it actually makes my head hurt, which is completely opposite of me saying how I can't cook without directions. Grilling, I'm the opposite. If I see you cooking with a timer, I feel like it's very sketchy. Like, I have a timer, but it's like just on feel. It's not because this should be exactly this long, right? You won the last mystery pack. I haven't been in my P.O. box yet. Gotcha. I'm just curious. Like, I didn't get one of these for myself, so I don't know what's in them. I mean, it's just going to be like stickers and magnets and stuff. But she can be cool. I'm going to add this. Pebble Stationery Glacier Edition. It looked like this had 2 in it at one time. I must have reviewed 1. But what this is probably the best Tomoe River paper pocket notebook on the market that I don't even know if you can get anymore. So it's a 52 GSM Tomoe River. Okay. In a pocket notebook that's got a pretty durable cover. These are top notch. These are really, really good. I got a new chest freezer and it needs magnets. I can send you a magnet if you email me. They're pretty small. The OG 52 GSM. Yeah. You can find a review of this on the blog and see what year it was. I mean, it's been in the last 3, 4, 5 years. So there's one left. Let's do that in the mystery pack. All right. Mystery pack combo meal. I mean, no, I have some just like generic, like strong like bull magnets that Brian made. And I have some spoke magnets and things like that. I have a lot of magnets laying around because of Brian. Yeah, smoking is cool. I just don't have enough time to smoke stuff. I would love to smoke fish. What am I doing here? All right, reset. All right. I guess I could open I could open your mystery pack here for you on stream if you wanted to, so we can all see what's in it. I know. I realized when I said that was regrettable. What are you going to do? What are we going to do? We're going to sell dirty ink water. That's what we're going to do around here. That's what we do around here. I'm starting this giveaway. So this stuff will just roll off the screen. Exclamation point raffle. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. We'll do a smoking stream on 420. Blaze it. All right. All right, we have, I think we're down to our last 4 questionable sushis and questionable sushi chef. Somehow I manage these pretty evenly. Oh, no, there's 2 shrimp. Oh, there's a couple. Okay, these have 2 left. The most questionable, I just funneled this one. It only has 1 left. And the chef has 2. Yeah, I haven't done many chefs. 1, 2, 3. 3 chefs left. So I'll do a chef today. 20th is a stream day. Let's go. I know. Pack and dip, smoking. What is this? This is a very southern stream. We hear something. Are we safe? Okay, we're safe. We're safe. Bong water ink. Is there not an ink? There's got to be an ink out there called bong water. Could you use some Mandalorian sticky notes? Always. Put my questionable sushi chef in my notebook. Did you get your ink? Strings and pedals? Bongo box. Hemp. Poor Penman. I have that hemp green. I've reviewed it. Legitimately good color green ink. I like that. Oh, Blog Walda. I would totally use them. Thank you. April 20th should be highlighter stream. It's not a bad idea. It is a great green. Okay, you did. Okay. Ooh, and your purple Hello Tello pen. That's nice. All right. Let's give this away. Churcav. C-H-R-C-A-V. Churcav. Am I saying that right? Churcav. It's got to be a first-time winner, right? Got to be a first-time winner. I'm thinking, yeah. Right? New listener, maybe? Oh, man, those Diatramenis. There's plenty of dank Diatramenis. Yay, first time. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Email me your shipping address, hello@pinac.com. If you won something today or tomorrow or Thursday, I'm shipping on Thursday, and then I'm gone. So I will get everything shipped by Thursday. 0 wins club loses another. Nice. So you're getting the chef. All right. Got it. So this is yours. Right there. Nice. All right. What else do we need? What's in the mystery pack? So it's from Sugar Turtle Studio. It should be like stickers and stuff from them that they just do a pack of. But I've never opened one. That's my last one. I had a couple of them. All right, where are we at here? I think we might be good today, chat. I need to get some Sugar Turtle magnets, like the thin, almost stickery type magnets that they do. I didn't buy any at the show, but I'm gonna order some, see if they can make me some Pen Addict ones. Pack of purple plumes with the gifted sub. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. Awesome. Mr. West, enjoy your gifted sub. That's the good stuffs. Sugar Turtle has a dank shirt for sale on Etsy. That would be a good 420 shirt. This is a good 420 shirt. Maybe I should get one of those shirts. Tom said he would send me a shirt, and I told him no, I'd just buy it. So maybe I just need to buy it. All of y'all with the smoking clips. I don't know what I'm doing around here sometimes. All right. Are we done? I don't have to be done. I think I'm probably done, though. I got a call here in a little bit. I got to do a thing. Chat. I got to do the accounting thing. I got to do the businessing thing this week. All right, who haven't we seen in a while? What's Burbs up to? Burbs is sketching today. Let's go hang out with Burbs. Let's go hang out with Liz. Oh, it's also my stream anniversary, so we'll go do that. All right, tomorrow we're podcasting, then streaming. Thursday we are streaming, and then what are we doing next week, chat? What are we doing next week? Let's see if y'all are paying attention. Let's get a quick look at that Virgil Abloh book. We're vacationing next week. Is that good enough, Dave? Whoa, look out for that. Sorry, Toby. We are not doing it. We are not streaming next week, chat. We almost weren't streaming anymore today. Got to meet Virgil at Talk About 7-8 years ago. Absolute legend. Absolute. All right. We won't spend too long on this because I do need to go, but I will show y'all real quick. Yeah, this is like I can't even get this even close to all in camera. So this is one of those monster Taschen books. But this one goes through some of the original designs of the off-white shoes. Like that's the idea of this one. So, whoops. Yeah, this book's too big to show off on the desk. So it kind of starts at the beginning. And what I like about it, it's got some of the like original product sketches, some of like the notebooks in it. Let me see if I can find some. Let me see if I can find some of the notebook pictures. I don't know. There's like some mock-ups with the artwork on there. Here's one marking up the pen, marking up the shoe samples. Got to talk to Devin Turnbull about the Virgil and his installation. Nice. Let me at least find one. It's funny, there's like text messages in here and all kinds of stuff. There's a sketch. But that's not Virgil's sketch. Ooh, look at that one. That's a cool one. That's a sample. What do you think about the Matt Damon movie? I'm going to see it. I'll probably see it. Like, it seems a little bit awkward, right? Those things tend to be, like, kind of cheesy. I think it's supposed to be okay. Oh, here's, like, some text messages. These are funny. So anyway, I'm not showing y'all, but like this is what's cool. Like you get to see all the samples and prototypes, like just handwritten on here. Virgil's 30th sample, you know, stuff like that. Like that's the stuff I look at. Like I know what all the end results look like. I like to see the processes here. And then I always look at like all the pins and stuff in the stuff. So here he is cutting up one of the probably for one of the blazers. So yeah. Anyway, all right. There you go. That was that. That was that. I'll just sit here. Like if I ever get stuck on like ideas, I just pull out one of those books that I have up here. Like this book, Basquiat, stuff like that I like to look at. Carhartt. All right. Hi. Yeah, the binding is rad. Oh, I didn't show you. Very cool. Yeah, that's a cool book. Cool book. All right, thank y'all for hanging out. We'll go hang out with Liz. They are sketching today. They are also sketchy. You can actually go raid Liz, and you can say sketchy stream. Sketchy stream, chat. Here, we'll put it in here if y'all need to copy it. Sketchy stream. She will appreciate that. All right, y'all go hang out with Liz. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.